What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to LTQ Wrestling Podcast. Hopefully, everybody's been enjoying their first month of 2025. And we all know what the beginning of the new year means. It's Royal Rumble time, one of my favorite pay-per-views of the year. It's been kind of hyped, not really as hyped as I've been in previous years for the Royal Rumble, but I do like the unpredictability of it. So, QJ, welcome back. How are we feeling about the Royal Rumble coming up?
Feeling pretty good. Let's hope they don't disappoint us.
Hopefully not. There's usually a lot of surprises. They haven't really announced a lot of the names for the Royal Rumble matches yet, which is always a good thing. So let's get right into it. So the match that just got announced tonight, and there might be another match added to this premium live event. Triple H usually puts 4 to 5 matches. I think last year they had 4 matches on the Royal Rumble, which the Royal Rumble match is usually an hour. We got the ladder match going to go on a while. We got DIY against the Motor City Machine Guns in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the tag team titles. Now this has been a rivalry. It's been on and off. It's kind of been a lot of teams involved in this whole rivalry, but DIY beat Motor Machine Guns for the titles. Was a big swerve. A lot of fans were shocked about it. And if anybody was there tonight on SmackDown, y'all should be ashamed. Gargano came out and that crowd did not give him no reaction. I don't understand why, but that's main roster crowds for you. So QJ, what do you think about this 2 out of 3 falls match, and who you going with to win this match?
See DIY winning. 2 out of 3 falls. Glad to see that. That is one of my favorite match types. Definitely put that on the top three. So it's good seeing that. They need to bring back just different match types, not just regular normal. You know, just normal matches. I feel like they also need to do like a tornado too. Start bringing that back. Have all the teams in at once and let them just fight it out. But yeah, I see DIY winning though.
Yeah, agreed. I don't see them losing yet. Motor City Machine Guns, they weren't really champions for that long. They're really just here to be a tag team that puts other talent over, and just kind of be that veteran tag team. I do think this is going to be a really good match. Their match on SmackDown a few weeks back was really good when they lost the title to DIY. Again, if there's any WWE fans who haven't seen any Motor City Machine Gun TNA matches, I'll just give you one right here. Them and Beer Money was probably one of the best, if not the best tag team match in TNA history. It's definitely up there. Definitely check that out. It's probably on YouTube if you want to see more of their work, but they are really good. DIY, I don't know what it is. The main roster audience just doesn't really like them for some reason. I don't know if it's just because
Terrible.
they just, yeah, it's bad at times. I don't really get what the reaction is. I mean, Ciampa and Gargano were fantastic. I know not everybody watched their NXT days, but I mean, man, the crowd tonight is dead. I don't know what it was about that. But yeah, 2 out of 3 falls, like you they said, different match type. Haven't really done it in a while. Probably both teams score a fall, and whoever gets the last fall gets the win. I think that's going to be DIY. So it's good to see both these teams on a premium live event. And I'll give Triple H his flowers. He's made tag team wrestling more important in WWE, something that Vince never gave a damn about, unfortunately. And it's just good to see. So good for both these teams getting an opportunity. But Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, big rivalry. Personally, I've been really enjoying the Kevin Owens heel turn. I think he's a fantastic heel. I really like how he's just being straight up with everybody. Like, you know what? You betrayed me. F you. I don't like you. You worked with Roman Reigns in the bloodline. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. All this other stuff. Like, he feels like he's the victim and everything, and he feels like he's the rightful WWE champion. He did get screwed at the last Saturday night's main event. If you're being honest, the referee did screw him over. So he's got a valid point to really say he's the WWE champion here. So he's been walking around with the Winged Eagle Championship. Him and Cody have been having excellent promos. I think, in my honest opinion, this has been Cody's best rivalry of his title reign so far, him and Kevin Owens. I think it's made both guys look great, and interested to see who QJ goes with here. But QJ, what do you got happening in this match? Is there any interference you see happening? This is a ladder match, so anything could happen, but who do you see winning this between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens for the undisputed and Winged Eagle Championships?
Definitely see Cody Rhodes retaining. They're not gonna take that title off him yet. Like remember he beat Roman Reigns, one of the longest reigning champions of all time. So I don't think he'll be losing it anytime soon. Yeah, I've actually been enjoying that rivalry. Like I said, definitely one of his best. Um, Interference. Yeah, you already know someone's gonna come in. I feel like someone gonna get so close. There's probably gonna be eventually everybody out there. But you know how ladder matches they don't ever have it where just the two superstars that wrestlers that started the match. They don't. It won't never end clean. I will say that. Um, but I feel like it should end. You know, let them just fight it out. Best man wins, but most likely that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I see Cody Rhodes all the way though.
So for me, as much as I'd love to see Kevin Owens win this match, I know it's not going to happen. I'm going to go Cody as well. But I think Randy Orton's going to show up in this match and screw over Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens gave him that package pile driver. He's been out ever since. I've been hearing Randy Orton's return is immediate. So I think this would be a perfect time to have Randy show up. Maybe Kevin Owens is getting ready to win the championship, and an RKO out of nowhere, or RKO off the top of the ladder, something insane. We all know KO like to take them crazy bumps anyway. Something like that's definitely going to happen. Randy's going to have some type of involvement. There's been fans out there who think he's going to screw over Cody. I don't see that happening, though I do think they're going to feud eventually. It makes sense for have him feud with KO for a while. Maybe that leads to a WrestleMania match between the two or something, or maybe Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania, something like that. But yeah, I mean, I think this match is going to be really good. These two have great chemistry in the ring. They never disappoint in their matches. So I have to see what happens. I mean, I think it's going to be a long match. I've always enjoyed ladder matches. KO is going to do probably something crazy in it. If he does a package pile driver off the top of a ladder through a ladder, I might honestly just be in shock that WWE even allows him to do that. But him and Cody both. Listen, Cody had some ladder matches in AEW where they did some crazy spots where Sammy Guevara did that cutter off the top of the ladder. So both these guys have had some crazy history in ladder matches. I'm curious what they're going to be allowed to do here. But yeah, I think Cody's going to win, and Randy Orton's going to have some type of involvement. Just hoping for a good match. Both these two guys are probably two of my favorites in ring wise in WWE. So as long as it's a good match, I don't really got no complaints on my set. So women's Royal Rumble match. Now they announced today that Charlotte is going to officially be in the Royal Rumble, which concerns me because I really don't want to see her win again. Something tells me she might. I don't know why. There's been a lot of matches tossed around. The new match came out today. Maybe they're doing Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. We've heard Becky Lynch could win. We've heard Io Sky's a possibility. Bayley's in it, but I don't really see her winning again. Maybe some surprises. So QJ, who do you have winning this women's Royal Rumble? Is there any matches you'd like to see, or any women you see really walking out as the women's Royal Rumble winner?
Uh, I don't know. I feel they going. I can see them having Charlotte win. I don't know if they don't really try to make like bring different women, to really take that spot. It's like, I mean, you see in the comments, oh, Charlotte coming back, Becky coming back, the women's division is revolved. Uh, I could see them doing that. I could see them disappointing us with the women's. Definitely Royal Rumble. They're going to be the last few at the end, as always. So.
Oh yeah, 100%. Who do I go with here? By the way, I have heard Nikki Bella will be in the women's Rumble, or at least she's having discussions right now to be back. And I have heard apparently her and Becky would like to face each other at Mania with their kids both watching. So maybe that's what Becky ends up doing. Just tossing out rumors I've heard or anything. It ain't like it's anything confirmed. For the winner, a lot of possibilities. Rhea, Tiffany as champions. I've heard Tiffany and Charlotte tossed around. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Io Sky. I don't think WWE is gonna do the obvious here. At least I hope they don't. Io Sky is red hot right now. I've heard a lot of fans want her to win, and I heard the same hype about Bayley last year, where I heard all the social media comments. Bayley needs to win. Bayley needs to win. I've heard pretty much the same for Io. And Triple H pays attention to what fans are saying online. So maybe he goes with that here and has Io Sky against Rhea at WrestleMania. That would be pretty dope. I think it'd be an awesome match. Io and Bayley had an awesome match last year at Mania. So I'm gonna go Io Sky, but maybe somebody who's a surprise shows up and wins. We never know. They haven't really put a lot of stock in the Women's Royal Rumble for some reason. They haven't really announced a lot of participants in it. So curious who's going to show up. We'll have to see. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities here, which I think that's a good thing. I don't like predictable Royal Rumbles because there's been a lot of Royal Rumbles in the past where I'd watch it with QJ and Genius and Tears and Hedgehog, whoever would show up for it. And everybody be like, damn, Laker, you know exactly who's going to win these Royal Rumbles. And most of the time, I didn't know to hear rumors. It was just kind of hella obvious who was going to win them. So, I mean, I think it was the one year where Brock came out at number 30. And everybody was like, nah, Brock's not going to come out at number 30. I said, oh, he's going to come out because they're doing him and Reigns again at WrestleMania. And he came out, won the Rumble, and we got him against Reigns again at the Rumble. And just
ridiculous.
By the way, yeah, it was just overdone. But whoever commented on my TikTok, I don't even know if they even watch this YouTube channel, but somebody said Triple H does the same match as a WrestleMania. He needs to take notes from Vince and learn how to make stars. Okay, buddy. Vince did Brock and Reigns. How many damn times and how many times at WrestleMania was Reigns in the main event? You talking about the same people with Triple H?
He
Come
need to
on now.
give him some information.
Yeah, because Vince hardly ever made new stars himself. That was kind of why the product was going to shit for a few years. But let's get on with the men's Royal Rumble. Speaking of Reigns, he's in this Royal Rumble. A lot of big names. They're calling this the most stacked Royal Rumble ever. You got CM Punk, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Rey Mysterio, Sami Zayn. I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of others, probably somebody obvious, but there's a lot of future Hall of Famers in this match. And I'm intrigued by that because I really don't know who's going to win this. There's a lot of possibilities. There's been a lot of rumored matches with this as well. Maybe Cena and Cody, Punk and Reigns at Mania. Who knows what they're going to go with here. So, QJ, who do you got winning this stacked men's Royal Rumble match?
Let's see. A lot of big names. Will be Cena last run. I could see him having Cena win it. I don't know. It's his last one. I know a lot of people are gonna suggest he win it too. They said, why not? Let him go out in the bang. Like you said, also got Reigns and all them in it too. So that everybody gonna be on their feet because they all gonna be at the end. Yeah, final answer. I'm going with Cena.
That's a good answer. Cena's definitely been on the top of the list of a lot of people's predictions for it. So I think Cena's going to not win, and he's going to earn his opportunity in the Elimination Chamber. That's what I think. I think Tears, in the last podcast episode we did, said the same thing. He thinks he's going to end up doing that as well. I'm going to go with CM Punk. I think Punk's going to win the Rumble. He's never done that before. I think him and Cena might be the last two. And maybe they do Punk and Gunther at WrestleMania. I've heard that match mentioned a lot. They just haven't done it yet, so maybe that's an option. But, I mean, Punk, how he has this favor in his back pocket with Paul Heyman. So does he really need to win the Rumble? Definitely gonna have that debate. I've heard Reigns' name tossed around. I really don't want to see Reigns win the Royal Rumble. He's had enough WrestleMania main events. Just no. Everybody else, I don't really see making sense. I mean, Rollins, no. Drew. I mean, you could kind of make a debate for him, but I don't really see him being in the main event. So yeah, Punk and Cena are probably the two most likely outcomes. So the two answers me and QJ gave, one of them is probably going to end up being right. And if both of us are wrong, I'll be pleasantly surprised. But who knows? The Royal Rumble is always full of, not always, but it's always or sometimes full of unpredictability. Triple H likes to pull swerve sometimes, unlike Vince. So we'll see. And no, Brock Lesnar is probably not showing up in this Royal Rumble. I see all the comments saying Brock's going to show up and win the Rumble and all this shit. No, I doubt it. We'll have to see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed our prediction for the Royal Rumble. Hopefully it's a good show. Hopefully it lives up to some of the hype it's had. Make sure to like and subscribe for more wrestling content on the LTQ Wrestling Podcast channel. Peace.
Peace.